welcome back team. And you're going to immediately notice something different. So I have no front fairing at the moment. I believe that the taller windscreen, the Denton Performance windscreen on the Harley quarter fairing, gives it so much vibration that eventually it's just gone and destroyed the lugs that they're held in by. I mean, it's a Harley stupid mounting system, bruv. What are you doing, bruv? Fucking hell. But anyway, so I'm riding like a fucking like I used to, back old naked front, and it's really given me a good test as to do I like the fairing for the wind or not, and I really do, because I kind of feel like a bit of a parachute right now. But that's another story. This is the old gorge road used to come through here, and you'll know a lot of my videos are over saddle. And I used to say, oh, hurry up and finish this new road so that we can have saddle to ourselves. And well, they finish the new road. What I'm going to do is I'll cut this video into two pieces, because I came over it yesterday as well, you see. And but I wanted to come up here for my own reasons again today. And so you'll see on the way back, I'm going to actually jump on a saddle and take the way back, and you guys know that road, so I won't film that. So what I'll do is I'll cut it. Yesterday I did film coming back over, so you'll see the second part of this little journey will have a fairing on it, because it was loose yesterday. I did notice it flapping around a little bit, but and this morning it was just fully broken. So anyways, so this is Te Ahu o Turanga, the new road, otherwise known as State Highway 3. So there's a pretty wicked sights to it. Awesome views. The old road was closed in 2017. It took them 4 years to build this road, starting in 21, I guess. 2021. And pretty cool. Pretty cool. It takes 6 minutes. Well, they reckon 7, but it takes about 6 minutes to get over. What I'll do on the other side, I'll take you into the back of the old gorge road. It's quite a bit of elevation to this. You can't really see it on the camera, I don't think, but I think it's like 10 degrees or something. But yeah. So, and it's middle of winter. I can't feel my fucking hands. I don't like winter gloves. Heater grips are no fuck all. And when I left home, it was about 8 degrees. So wind chill factor takes it down about 4 degrees. Anyways, as we come up through the wind farm, it's you can see the wicked amount of earth I've moved to make this road. I mean, we're not China. We don't throw 180 million people at a project and get it done in a week. That'd be nice. But over time they've managed to get it done, and happy days. It's a game changer for all these commuters. All these people here that you're seeing here would usually be on Saddle Road. So I'm going to come back over Saddle Road and see how quiet it is, and I'll film that another day. But first I want to take you into the back of the old gorge road. It's real sort of apocalyptic now that it's all overgrown, and see what sort of nature does when it sort of reclaims land. This is the plateau, basically one big flat top that works its way through the wind farm at the top, and then it drops down the other side. So I don't know how much more wind is on the video yet without the fairing, but there's a lot more on me. They got 64 or 46 tickets day one, the first day it opened. It's been open now about, well, it's open on Wednesday and we're Sunday now, so, and I've been over it a few times, just, you know, wearing it in, because after this weekend, I won't sort of come on this road again unless I'm in a real hurry to get over the other side. because Saddle is where the fun is, you know. Saddle's got like 108 corners and this has got 3. A lot of bikes out this weekend. That's pretty much it. There's a bit of a cool statue at that end and another statue at this end and a couple of random statues in between. Oh yeah, I can't feel my fucking hands. Not sure what the statues mean, haven't looked into that yet, but a well-paid local artist has got his legacy standing nice and tall. So the old gorge road is just around the corner here and I'll take you into it. Fuck, it's cool. They've moved the gate back, you see, so you can kind of, where you used to have to stop or try and get around is now a little bit further back in, and you can only sort of, well, on this bike I'm only willing to go in a couple of 100 meters into the old road because it gets a bit muddy and not, you know, not maintained, and it's just a bit ugly. I mean, for the first, even for the first couple 100 meters, it is slippery because it doesn't get cars on it anymore. It's all overgrown with moss and all that sort of shit, you know. So you'll see, it's pretty cool. Cars can't get in there, but bikes continue to squeeze through. That was a cool old road too. Weaving along the river. I'll jump off when I'm in there, the little pulling area, and I'll show you down to the river, but especially after rain and then it'll be raging fucking river and you're smashing along it in the middle of fucking summer. It was a good road. It just fell apart. So what happened was basically a couple of major slips happened, they cleared those, and then some real big ones. And they spent millions of dollars over 30 years or whatever it was, 50 years trying to stabilize it. Woo-hoo-hoo, she's slippery in the shade. And it didn't work. So I think I heard back in the day that the Americans wanted to come over and invest in a road going straight up the middle of the river. Now, there's a river down there, and in front of us is Balance Bridge. So I've taken you over that road before, and we'll go over it again one day, but they're in there. So apparently the Americans want to come through and finance a bridge that, or yeah, some sort of motorway bridge that went like right in the middle of the river, and you know, to stop any sort of risks. But we politely declined. Fuck off, we don't need your investment. They could come through and sweep this old fucking road. A lot of shingle on it. Here's someone who had a similar idea, but stopped. Clear the tyre. Go through that mud back there. Now this might piss off a few old people. Yeah, not impressed. Good times. Hey guys, love your shirts. I don't have anything against people on push bikes. They're just wankers. Oh, look out, kiddies. Coming up behind you. Thank you. Try to avoid all of the shit in here. I don't know if you can see that moss that's on the road, but it's hella slippery. There's a guy with a motorbike out the front, I think. You can bring it in, lad. Man, if I was a better rider, I could like drift all this shit for you and you know, do wheelies in here, but I'm not. And I'll probably just end up crashing and putting my bike down into the river. So look at it though, it's pretty cool now that it's left you know, alone. Still rocks and shit falling down, gravel here and there, so you got to do kind of a little bit, be careful in here, but because it's not too far up here that shit, I actually can't get any further. But you know, this was a 100k road at one time. And it was a blast. You'd tear up the bloody river. And that's not going any further. Cool, so I don't know if you see that, but not willing to take the bike through there. Need to come back on a something else. Little dirt bike or something. Pull up in this little bay here and see if I can show you down into the river. You find a part that's not so overgrown. Oh, people down here bloody camping even. No fairing on the front of the bike. Jesus. Up to Harley. Fuck's sake. There was a plaque here once upon a time. I can't remember what it said. I never read it. What does the bottom one say? Rotary Club of Woodville, celebrating this century of Rotary International. That was back in 23rd of 2005. So let's fall down the bank. And they've planted some trees. There's a bunch of fucking geese down there. They'd have to be wild geese too. So, I don't know, it's not much of a view from here anymore because everything's all overgrown now, you see. This shit never used to be like that. But it's just pretty cool. Now, before I actually fall down a fucking bank, get my fat ass back onto the bike and get out of here. That's going to cost me fucking money. Everything costs me money on this thing. Even look at this bike, it cost me $1,000. Cool place to come and play though, if you do have those skills. Here goes the guy who walked in. I won't wave at any cunt if they don't want to wave to me or that sort of carry on, but too many sour Karens out in the world, eh? And here's one.
Just so you know, that sounds fucking awesome. Fucking awesome.
I was pulling up and I had the camera on. I was like, this better not be a Karen motherfucker willing to go complaining about me being in the gorge.
Not at all. Sounds nice.
Yeah, no, I can't. We can. Where I've just moved it, you can sort of sneak around.
Yeah, I thought you.
But yeah, I can't go too much further than just up there. There's a. It's just too muddy and shit, and not willing to sort of take it through there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good little place. I try not to annoy two people while I'm in here, but it's not a bad place.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Sweet.
Cheers, mate. Give him a little rip. Give him a little rip. A decent little, different little wheelie that I pulled there. Da-da-da. 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 And so I believe there was gates here too at one point, and the public's gone, get fucked, and throwing them over there. I guess that interaction goes to show that you can't just go ahead and judge people before they get there, but usually if someone's willing to stop you like that, it's because they want to, well, you're not allowed in here. Yeah, no, we're not allowed to do a lot of things in this life, but that's a pretty boring way to live. Also nice to get a bit of appreciation on the bike for the way that it sounds too. Even this road isn't really used much anymore. It's only now that the new road's open that people are starting to come down here a bit more, but it doesn't see any sunlight in winter for a long time. Being cold as shit right now. Stays pretty slippery for most of the day. Cut in that other video. I'll shoot back over on the video. I'm going to shoot back over that way so you guys see the views. But this way, for myself, I'm going to head through to the old road and see what happens. So. That's why they face all the windmills westerly. corner and it all opens up. You've got the coast just past the furthest line of horizon that you can see. That is the coast. Ashurst is the small town you can see at the bottom of the hill to the right. Then the Manawatu River rolling through the left hand side of the frame down here. Just there, you can see it there. And then you've got Palmerston North, the otherwise known as Swamp City over the back there. So, oh, that wind is hard. Yeah. Oh, you're American lad, you're in the wrong lane. Okay, I'll go in the slow lane to get around you in the fast lane, eh? Oh, we've got a bit of a build up in traffic. Well, I mean, I'm not going to fucking join the back of the line, am I? I'm not even going to join this part. Dude, you're on a scooter. You can come with me if you like. Look at some very polite riders in our country, don't we? It's not me. I'm an asshole. But, I mean, those guys. Here's another one. That fucking thing's too old to be ignorant. But hey, look at us go. We're back down at the start. So thanks for tuning in, people. This is the new road called what did I say it was called? Te Ahu Aturanga. Te Ahu Aturanga. So that's our new road over the hill to Woodville. I don't want to be a part of this clusterfuck of cars, so I'm just gonna arrogantly make my way to the fucking front. Oh, hey lads. Cool. Up to, boys. Just chilling in traffic, huh? Yeah, later, boys. Fucking hell. I mean, you can do it in a way where you're like nicely sort of just filtering to the front of the shit, right? Just sit in front of the ladies on their push bikes. They'll probably go past me soon. There's a wicked amount of traffic. It's like everyone knew that there was a new road or some shit. No one needs to see this crap. Thanks for watching, team. We'll see you again soon.